What's up, everybody? Every once in a while I see a video or I read something that just makes me physically sick. Like literally sick to my fucking stomach. And it takes a lot to get me to that point because I'm pretty fucking jaded. Like, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit and I've read a lot of fucked up shit. A lot of times it has to do with cruelty to animals. Now, I'm not a PETA nut job or anything. I'm not going to be like throwing red paint on your fucking fur coat. But it's like when people are just cruel to animals, these videos. There was a video on the internet a while back where some guy burned a cat alive. And I remember I made it up like 3 seconds into that fucking video. And I was like, no. I can't even watch them, It's a weak spot for me. But other than that, there are very few things in the world that can bring that type of emotion out of me, just that ill feeling. And this latest one came from a rather unexpected place. One of my subscribers sent me a link to a video, and for the life of me, I can't remember who it was. They sent me a PM, and they said, "Hey, Paul, check this video out. It's disgusting. I want to hear what you think about it." And so I bookmarked the video, and then I went through and I cleaned out my fucking PMs, and I can't remember who it was. And I went and watched this video recently, and it just... So if you are that person that sent me that PM, drop me a line, and I'll link you up here. I like giving credit where it's due. Anyway, this video is on a website called GodTube. GodTube. I didn't know it existed. I'd never been there before, but I'm sure it's a gold mine of ridiculousness. But this particular video just is fucking disgusting. I'm just going to play a few seconds of it. It really speaks for itself.
What if? What if you had a friend who died without knowing Jesus as their personal savior? What if he or she went to hell? What if one day you received a letter in the mail from beyond? A letter from hell. A letter from your friend in the flames of eternal torment. The following is a dramatic presentation. It was written by a fictitious high school student named Josh to a friend named Zach. Although Zach had every opportunity to tell Josh about Jesus, he didn't. They were best friends. They played soccer together, they went to classes together, they partied together, they shared their lives with each other. But there was one thing Zach held back from Josh: his personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
I'm shaking. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting to the video. I don't know. But this is so fucking insipid to me. It's so indicative of everything that I find wrong with religion. This fucking video was made by a group of people. I did a little internet snooping. Made by a group of people called the Tanglewood Bible Fellowship, and I forget off the top of my head what bumfuck fucking town they're from. But it doesn't matter, really, does it? They have an annual lake trip where they take kids. And this video was shown to a bunch of kids. Shown to a bunch of fucking kids. How sick and fucking demented do you have to be to pump fear into a child like that? How fucking, it's tantamount to those fucking Hell House things. You know what I'm talking about? Like around Halloween time, it's like the alternative to the haunted house, but this is like Jesus' haunted house, right? And they parade children in front of these live-action scenes of, like, explicit gore. But the difference is, it's not just some guy sawing off somebody's head with a chainsaw, which is bad enough to show a bunch of kids. But this is gore with a message. This is what happens to you if you stop going to church. Like, they'll have a woman, in a hospital room with her legs up in stirrups and blood pouring out of her vagina because she got an abortion and the devil's standing behind her, It's insipid. It's fucking disgusting. And this one, and this is even worse, because it's not good enough to just pump a child full of fear. It's not good enough to have a child, to lay that trip on a fucking child, right? It's not good enough to have them worrying about themselves, right? Worrying about burning in hell if they should do something wrong, or if they should stop going to church, or if they, fall away from the church. This is like, not only should you be worried about your skin peeling off in the fucking eternal flame pit, but you need to worry about your friends, too, and your family. Because chances are you got friends and family out there that are going to hell. So you need to get out there and beat the Bible. You need to get out there and recruit people. You need to bring people into church. You need to talk to them about our church and tell them about hell so that they can come in here and we can show them this video and pump them full of fear. It's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. I'm going to play a few more seconds from it. You know, I can't stomach much more. I made it through this video twice in its entirety, and I can't do anymore. But I want those of you that are too lazy to click a link, and I'm guilty of the same fucking thing, to at least get a good taste of what I'm talking about. But I'm going to link it up here. I'm also going to link the Tanglewood Bible Fellowship up here. I'm not saying go spam their page, or it's not going to do any fucking good. But, you know, just check these people out. Here's a few more seconds from this great educational tool that we show to young Christian children.
Dear Zach, I died today. It's a lot different than I expected. You see, I always thought dying would bring me into a world that's foggy and hazy. But this place is crystal clear. It's even more real than my life on Earth. I can think. I can talk. I can even feel. Right after the wreck.
I can't do anymore. I'm sorry. I know that was kind of a anticlimactic place to end it, but go check it out yourself. You know, it's fucking disgusting. What's even worse for me is that I know that there are people out there that would defend this, that would say that this is okay, and it makes me want to spit in their fucking faces. I have no idea how you can listen to this as a rational fucking human being and think that this is anything but child abuse. This is fucking child abuse, if anything is child abuse. This is child abuse just like picking your kid up and slapping them across the face is. And I defy you to defend this bullshit. I know nobody probably will. But if you go to the fucking comment section here on GodTube, you got people doing it. I think that this video should be played in every high school before the prom. Give Christian kids in school an open door to start a conversation. It's pretty much guaranteed that someone will die on prom night without the opportunity to have heard the true gospel. We are all guilty of this. There are reams of comments like this. Fucking people defending this shit. You know what? I can't fucking deal with this shit. People ask me, why do you get so worked up, Paul? This is why. This is why. It's not so much the fucking adults. It's the little kids that got no choice. They have no choice. They're dragged to this shit by their fucking friends and family. And they're put in front of shit like this, and they lay this trip on them. They tell them that this is how the world works. They buy loyalty with fear. I can't... Fucking disgusting.